Nope, got it right on the lip, guys. Right on the lip. Beautiful, beautiful fish. All right, look at this weird, what the hell? Oh my God! Holy crap! Holy crap, guys! Good morning, guys. It's Dan back at it again with another episode of 302 Fishing. What an absolute gorgeous day out. Just about 60 degrees. We've had a couple days of 50-degree weather, upper 50s. But a week ago, we had frozen ponds. So who would have thought it'd be this warm at the end of December, guys, in Delaware? Usually we're armpit deep in snow. We got freezing rain, slush, sleet, any nasty crap that Mother Nature can throw at us. That's usually what's supposed to be happening right around this time. So we're gonna take full advantage of what's going on right here. I'm sure you guys saw that previous episode where the Oakster caught that absolute giant of a bass, almost, I'd say 7 to 8 pounds. He didn't have a scale on him, man, but those eyes were bugged out, and that thing was super long. It was as long as his torso. But good God almighty, Fish Whisperer back at it again. So we're gonna try to possibly duplicate that here again. We got lazy today because I had the idea that I was gonna wake up first thing in the morning, you know, just as soon as the sun gets up, but nope. I missed all the alarms, guys. I had to work last night and I was absolutely exhausted and the body wasn't having it. So we are gonna go ahead and get a whole bunch of baits out there. We got lipless crankbaits, we got jigs, we got flashbacks, we got anything that we're gonna throw in this water and try to get these bass going over here in this pond. Because as of late, I've been throwing blanks out here, and I got a feeling today we are gonna go ahead and try to get a giant today right here on one of those baits. Everything's all tied up, we're ready to go. Let's get them rods out of there and let's try to get some fish on. All right, I got all the rods I think I need right here. Again, I got all kinds of baits here, so I don't have to keep changing over, you know, multiple baits on one rod. I'll just go ahead and carry a few since the pond, again, it's not that very big. And it's not too cumbersome to carry this whole arsenal right here. Water's quite chocolatey out here. It's dark, but we're gonna go ahead and throw these baits out there, and hopefully Mother Nature's kind to us, and we got a bass out there. We got a turtle just floated right off here. All right, so give me a second to locate where it's at here. There we go. So sometimes Mother Nature is not kind to animals. And unfortunately, maybe this one was just too old and it finally got to the point where it wasn't able to survive the winter so far. And I mean, you could see, guys, an absolute giant right there of a snapper turtle. I mean, it's got to be good. If I had to guess a weight on this one, it's probably maybe close to a 8 to 10 pounder. But you can clearly tell it's a snapping turtle. You got to just look at the backside and see the tail right here. But she's ravaging her. Obviously, she's going back into the good Mother Earth. But it's putting off an amazing stench right now, and I literally want to get away from this thing right now because it smells worse than a skunk right now. All right, enough on the nature hike. Let's get back to what we're supposed to be doing here, fishing. We're going to start off with our lipless crankbait. We got a nice crawfish red bait here we got. I think it's a Rapala, I think it is. But we changed up our front hook to a red hook, as the Oakster and I always tell you to do. And this thing's casting a distance. Let it drop on the bottom, and all we're going to do is just roll it right on the bottom. And again, see if there's anything lingering down there and wanting to bite. Again, we're not reeling and real hard. Just nice reels just to get the bait moving and get that rattle going and drive those fish insane. But man, I'm wearing a hoodie, guys, and I'm sweating, man. You would think it was the middle of summer. I'm not complaining. Just enough to get off the bottom. Again, just reel it. Again, doesn't have to be anything super fast. And it's okay, guys, if you're hitting the bottom, man. You know, a couple jerks gets it right off the bottom there. And whatever junk may be hanging on the trebles comes off. I'm using my heavy rod right here, guys, because that bait that I have is a fairly decent sized bait, and it'll weigh down the tip on the other rods right here. So this one could actually, you know, able to maintain that weight and not bend that rod tip so much. That's amazing how like you're one person to come right on the pond, and then automatically. People just magically appear when you're fishing. Hey, they live right on the pond, man. They can fish all day. Looks like I might have. All right, guys. Looks like I got caught right here. We're gonna end up possibly losing our bait. Nope. Looks like we might got lucky. I still feel it, but we got a whole bunch of mesh that's right on the end here, I'm sure. But that's sometimes the perils that we have to go through in order to fish. And it's actually somebody else's line, believe it or not. It is an old plastic bag and somebody else's lure. Tiny little spinnerbait. Looks like a guy. It might be his. Oh, we got two baits. We got a twofer. We got a crankbait and a spinnerbait. All right, guys. We'll put that off to the side here. We'll toss that out. Might be able to salvage the crankbait. I doubt the spinnerbait, but let's put that over there. And reel this up. We'll check our line here real quick. All right, the line's still fine. Just making sure I'm not casting over these guys because they're casting at a little bit of a distance away into the water, and I don't want to be rude. Wouldn't it be funny if that kid caught a nice bass on a topwater bait? That's what he's using right now, guys. He's using a buzz bait right now, believe it or not. Again, I'm not casting all the way to the shore, guys. As I told you, that mesh is right along the edge here, and I don't want any chance of losing this bait. But as of late, looking around, I have not seen any bass cruising real shallow. So again, our efforts are pretty much concentrated towards the center of the pond, where I think they'll be sitting at right in the depths and keeping warm. All right, let's go ahead and get a couple shots with the chatterbait. All right, guys, somewhere there's got to be a fish hanging around here. It's going to be wanting to bite on any one of these baits that we have here. All right, so we're going to make our way down a little further, guys. Again, I played that up a little bit, and we didn't have anything tapping on these baits at all. Take this few extra steps. We'll try over here in the bend here, which we do have some reasonable success of catching fish on. But man, there must be a skunk around here because I can smell it. It stinks to all high heaven. Let's get our rattle trap back out there again. It's gonna be a lipless crankbait. All right, I got caught up on the tip here. Let me fix this up and keep our action going here. Almost got it caught on the shore over there, guys. Yeah, I've got a lot of junk here going on. See, that's what I'm saying. I almost lost it, man. Good Lord Almighty, guys. Hey, you need a diver to come in here one day just to see how many lures have been lost in this pond just on that mesh alone. But again, that's why you see me not dropping it right all the way to shore, because it doesn't go too far out. It's maybe that wide going out. I think I might have to make it a little faster here, guys. Again, I'm not getting the rattling action that I want here. Way out there, boy. Looks like we have one. Felt like we had one almost, guys. Might have been the bottom. Yep, bottom. More mesh. Got me all excited for a minute, guys. All right, going. I'm gonna keep the tip up just a little bit higher. All right, I'm gonna keep wandering down here. Again, hoping for the best. All right, guys, so I just fished the bend over here, nothing. Over in the backside where we parked our car, nothing. So we're on the last third of the pond right here, and we got to make this happen. I've been here 3 times. Got blanked. I've used all kinds of lures, even through the kitchen sink. I even put live bait out there, and these fish were just not biting whatsoever. But right now, the emerging patterns over the last couple episodes has been that red lipless crankbait. So that's what I've been throwing right now. I got a feeling, guys, there's got to be something here, and we're gonna get one on today. If I have to dive into the water and go lip it myself. But let's go and cast that out. One other thing, guys, if you haven't already done so, and again, you're enjoying this video, right there in the corner, guys, click that subscribe button, man. Show us the love. We'll show you right back. And we thank everybody. We appreciate everybody that has already been joining the channel and watching what we're doing here, guys. We're just going to keep on going and keep bringing them monsters in, as many as we can, because we're not all about sunfish and tiny little crappie. We're going to get those monsters, and we just got to use whatever we need to do to get those fish on the end of the line. But I'm so glad we had this beautiful day to fish out on, rather than the sub-zero frozen pond days we had a few days back. Get off there, hook. Get off there. There we go. Fee, fi, fo, fum. When will that giant come? I think we got one on, guys. Finally got one on. All right, it's a decent one. It's a decent one, guys. Oh, yeah. Finally. Oh, yeah, she's a fighter, guys. She's a fighter. Right on the drop. Oh, Lord, here we go. All right, finally. All right, about 3 pounds, guys. About 3 pounds. Nice, nice, nice. I knew we were going to get a good one, guys. All right. Woo. Right on the drop, man. She's built like a tank too. Nice and pretty. I kind of figure we're going to get one off the backside here, because that's where we normally catch our decent ones here. Great hook set right on the lip. Get the pliers out. We'll get the hooks out of the lip. Boy, she's got it planted right in her nose, guys. Oh, no, I don't. Look how close. Look at this, guys. Right there. These 2 hooks are out. All caught was that a tiny little tip. But let's get that crankbait out of its face, and we're going to go ahead and get a quick weight on it. That red lipless crankbait has been on fire as of late here. All right, so we're all zeroed out as usual, and nice pretty fish. I mean, that fish is cold, but that fish slammed that bait hard. But this is a small one, guys, compared to the ones that are in this body of water. What do we have here? And 3.65 pounds, guys. Almost a 4-pounder. What a pretty fish. All right, guys, I was getting kind of weary as to whether we were going to catch a fish or not, but finally we got one on the board, and we're not getting blanked out like we have been in the past few episodes coming to this pond. But she is colder than anything right now. But let's get this sweet little mama on its way. We're just going to find an area to put the fish in. All right, guys, let me get the camera in the best position possible. And I don't have my boots on, but we're going to go to give her a nice little toss into the water. And she's going. Boom. All right. This is pretty much, like I said, the bait that's been getting these fish right now. You saw the one the Oakster had, same bait. Because we've been throwing everything but the kitchen sink at these guys, and this is the only one they want to seem to be striking on. I mean, you can hear the huge rattle that comes off of this thing. But let's get ready, see if we can get another one. But what I did was rather than sinking to the bottom, as soon as it hit the water, I kept that tip up. That's where I got that strike. So maybe they're suspending a little bit rather than sitting on the bottom, because it is a warm day. But we'll try to establish a pattern here, guys. Again, just trying to keep that tip up, guys. Just keep it up off the bottom again. And this thing's As I said earlier, it is fairly heavy. I think that's what my problem was. It was just digging too much into the ground on the bottom there, picking up all that junk. Got a feeling there's going to be another one around here somewhere. But what we're going to do is we're going to cast a few more casts right in the area that we're in. We're going to go down to the back side of the pond right in the middle, cast right along the center line right here, and I want to cast that shoreline right there because a lot of big ones like sitting on that shoreline because there's some rocks and everything else underneath there. All right, guys, I mean, if you haven't already done so, man, if you like what you're watching right now, guys, you know, give me a like right below. Drop a comment, man. Tell me what you think about that fish. If you haven't already done so, guys, smash that subscribe button, man. We always have some great episodes. Oakster always comes through with some giants. Again, I do occasionally myself, but we always have fun when we're out here fishing, guys. That's the key thing. And we always rag and tag each other all the time. So if that's something you guys like, man, people just razzing each other and catching some good fish, then maybe this is your channel. All right, guys, guess who just called me, man? I think his ears were burning, man. Hey, what's that question you're going to ask me, Oakster?
First and foremost, what's up, viewers? Second of all, have you had any luck there?
I would say yes, I had some luck, Mr. Okie.
Oh, God. Let's see. I'm going to say you've at least caught a fish over 3 pounds.
It's affirmative. We caught almost a 4-pounder, buddy. And guess what kind of bait we caught it on today?
I'm going to say a red rattle trap.
You would be correct on that. Lipless Crankbait. Red. With the red hook, as the Oakster says. So, guys, we got 2 monsters right in a row. You saw Oakster's giant. Congratulations, Oakster, man. That was a beast that you caught. And, of course, you know, the nice one I just caught right here. So, guys, give me a couple seconds. Let me talk to the Oakster, and we'll get back at the fishing, man. Maybe about a half an hour's worth of time left. I got to go ahead and help my other boss lady out move some furniture, which is, you know, not what I really want to do, but you do what the boss tells you to do. So, give me a couple seconds. Oakster, I'll be within a minute, right, bud? All right, so we're coming down to our final walk down here to the back side here. Like I said, even though I woke up late, guys, I took advantage of this warm day and it paid off. You see that beautiful fish that we just caught a few moments ago. We're going to try to get one last opportunity here as we walk on the back side of this pond, and we're going to try to get one more. As always, you got to stay greedy and hopefully you get bigger than what you got. So it looks like the sun has been shining on here a lot longer than over there, because again, it was no life over here, but as soon as I walked up here, I'm watching little minnows zipping right off of here because the sun is shining. It's coming off to our right hand side and beaming down on the shoreline, and maybe that's half the reason why we caught that bass over there, because they're sunning over here on the strongest part of the pond where the sun's angle is at. But let's go ahead and get a couple more casts out here and see if we can produce another. I don't know if we're caught on something or if there's a... What the heck is that? The hell? Look at this, guys. Are you serious? What the hell? That is crazy, guys. What? How? I'm not even going to say it. That is insane, guys. The bait is as big as the catfish. That's crazy. I knew it was a hit, but I didn't think it was a tiny, tiny little catfish. All right, we're definitely going to have to get the pliers on this guy, even though it's a small little fish. But I want to make sure I have a full hold of this hook here and try to minimize the damage to the fish. And I just got poked by fin there. But here's our tiny little guy. That is absolutely hilarious, guys. You can see I got poked in the hand there, but I got to clean that off real quick so I don't get infected. But she's gone. Well, guys, guess what? You can catch tiny catfish on a gigantic lipless crankbait. All right, man, that spiny fin hurt me. Even though it's a tiny little thing. It's just basically like a needle going right through your hand. So I think what might have happened there, guys, is I'm reeling in, probably because it's rolling across the bottom, the treble just probably got hooked on whatever was sitting there, and then that tiny little catfish just happened to be in the way. It's never fun to get poked by a catfish. It's happened multiple times, man. It's like getting stung by one of these plants that got the needles on it, man. You know, you get the little poke, and you feel that pain for 15, 20 minutes. It just won't go away, and it just irritates the living daylight out of you. Oh, that was a hit there, definitely huge. It's like we got one on, guys. We got one on. Oh, man. Dang it. We had one on, guys. We had one on. It felt good, too. Oh, my goodness gracious. All right, so I'm going to throw a couple more casts with the rattle trap, guys. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take the chatterbait off, and I have a spinnerbait that's in my pocket right now, and I'm going to go ahead and try the chartreuse spinnerbait and see if that elicits a response. Oh, man, that was a strong hit. Wow. On second thought, these bastards are still whacking the daylights out of this thing. Oh, that's it. We got one on, guys. We got one on, definitely. Oh, it's a big one, guys. It's a big one. All right. All right, we got another one. We might have sideswiped them, guys, just by the way it's moving around in the water. But we got one. All right. Come on, baby. Nope, got it right on the lip, guys. Right on the lip. Beautiful, beautiful fish. All right, look at this weird, what the hell? Oh my God. Holy crap. Holy crap, guys. Look. Look at this. Oh my God, it's a freaking snakehead. A huge snakehead. Oh my God, guys, look at this. I thought I hooked the bass on the side of its stomach with the trebles, but I got a huge, huge snakehead. Are you kidding me? Look at this thing, guys. Oh my God. I have never ever caught a snakehead ever in my life. But boy, did I make it count. That thing is gigantic. Wow, wow. Oh, she is a spinner, guys. She's a spinner. What an insane looking fish. I gotta somehow get a hold of this guy, guys. All right, because this thing's got a mouthful of teeth. And I don't know how I'm gonna pick this up, but I'm gonna try, guys. Look at this thing, guys. Oh, no, don't go. You are not getting away from me. That is a fish of a lifetime, guys. That is a fish of a lifetime. That's a huge snakehead. Oakster, I don't know how you're gonna top this one, because you never caught one. What an insane fish, guys. Wowie, wowie, wow. I don't know whether I should be putting it back in the water or not, but boy, oh boy. Are you kidding me, guys? Let's let it slide into the water. And she's gone. All right, guys, there you have it. What an insane video that was, guys. A fish of a lifetime, which probably I will never ever catch again. But I had to call the Oakster up and I had to rub his nose in it, because more than likely, he's never gonna top me on that snakehead that I caught. Again, I was so excited. I didn't have the scale and I wasn't able to get official weight on it, but if I had to think and guess as to what it was, I would say 3 to 5 pounds that snakehead had to been. Boy, I went big, man. So again, if I don't catch one ever again, I got something in my memory banks that'll last forever. Still caught a beautiful 4-pounder, and we caught that tiny little catfish right on the end of that crankbait, guys. That's the pattern right now, because you saw the GIANT The Oakster caught was on a red lipless crankbait. I threw a bunch of baits, and the primary one that picked up and caused the fish to hit was that red lipless crankbait. I threw it out there. I was bringing it across the bottom, and I just kept bringing up a whole bunch of mess off of the bottom of the pond. But I said, you know what, let me change it up. Let me throw it and hit the water and start cranking as soon as it hits the water. And almost immediately the fish started just jamming up on that bait, man. And finally we landed those 3 buttes today, or 2 buttes, and that tiny little one today. Guys, I'm hoping you liked that episode, man. If you did, man, give me a thumbs up, man, because it is not something you see every day here in central Delaware. That's snakehead, because most of them are up north and the rest are down south, way down south. But now they're here in central Delaware, in Kent County, and it is unusual, but again, it's an invasive species. I'm sure most of you are gonna probably put a comment down below as to why I put that snakehead back in the water. You shouldn't have, you should kill them, but I did not have anything sharp to go ahead and poke them in the head or bleed them out or anything else like that. I had a pair of pliers, and I'm not gonna sit here and stab them in the head with a pair of dull pliers. It'd be totally unethical, immoral. So I did the right thing so that the neighbors weren't looking at me saying, what in the heck is that guy doing to that fish? I let it slide into the water. I was confident enough, again, they have grates that are real thin that this fish will not get through because it's landlocked, and they'll go back and forth to those 2 ponds, one where I was standing at and the other one that was across the street. But you can tell by the smile on my face, guys, I'm loving this episode, man. This is just something that's beyond the pale what I've ever caught in my whole life. Still looking for that yellow perch, guys. I haven't gotten that yet. I'm 53, still haven't caught one, but at least I can check out the snakehead. I hope you guys love this episode. Again, as I said, like, subscribe, push that notification bell, and as always, guys, fish on.